here, seeking light, a truth you crave. But fragile hearts, they gotta be brave. This ain't a soft spot, no cotton wool zone. If tough love stings, then you've gotta be shown. The messages flow not from me, you see. A channel I am for clarity. Exclamation, join to get in the line. Let the rhythm guide you. Turn off the screen, the answers reside in you. This ain't a playground, this is soul's refiner. Tough love's the key, a soul aligner. Breaking up a marriage, you best think twice, 'cause tough love's coming, you'll pay the price. I'm not in the business of aiding your fall, so pick up your pieces, stand up proud, stand tall. And listen closely, this truth will unfold. No pregnancy questions, let the story be told. No peeing on a terror, that's just plain absurd. Pregnancy needs a doctor, every lesson heard. Appaloosa, the bringer of light, donations welcome to aid your inside.
Tarot readings are subject to interpretation and should not be taken as absolute. They're for entertainment purposes only and not 100% guaranteed. They don't replace professional advice. Your decisions are your responsibility. I assume no liability for your choices based on my readings. Use your judgment, and it's only with this understanding that your reading will proceed. All right, that's it for the rules and disclaimer. Remember, the messages come through me, not from me. Don't get angry if you get a negative reading.
I wasn't in the right frame. How are you doing? There were 2 levels of memory session. Let me just open this up. Hi, Jeffrey. How you doing? I'm going to go to the chat now. Well, I just set up my tarot room a little bit differently. I've got a monitor and external keyboard now on my laptop. I'm just seeing how it runs. We'll just say a quick prayer. Thanks for coming in, Jason. I call upon the higher self to answer these questions that we only choose to answer in mind with the highest good. Just leave a clear court candle with future clear court. Alright. Hi, Linda. Thank you. So you've got an endless phone going what's public, I post on people's keyboard. Could be hacked. I remember, let's get ready. Get ready. I think everything's working good. I just wanted to run a test to make sure something wrong wasn't working, but it's well we started. Can't hear me? Oh, that's great. And then we can see what's going on.
It switched. Can you hear me now? No, it used the wrong mic. It should be right now, which is why I wanted to run tests. Can you hear me now, JP? Is that better? Where is that other mic? It's down there. Can you guys hear me? Let me just check the other settings. Yep, it should be right. I'm not going to start until someone tells me they can hear me clearly, because there's no point. I'll get out the cards. Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? I can't tell if you can hear me. Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. Everything tells me it should be working. Can you hear me? Hello. Everything's telling me it's working, but you're not answering me. I've typed, so I don't even get that. Road, hello. Oh, yeah. Palooza. I do want to, but this person is thinking maybe they're not above. Even if they don't end up marrying you, they do want to have sex with you. All right, thank you, JP. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. All right, we got Lady Luck up next. Hi, Lady Luck. No communication? Soon. I'm going to contact you soon. playing games. This is a game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting, it's to get your attention. Oh, that camera. I'm going to have to fix that camera. Twin flame, you activated my soul to find my true purpose and destiny in life. You helped me heal in ways no one else could. Thank you for finding me again this time around. Let me just go and fix that camera. Alright, sorry about that. Yes, you can donate. I was just fixing the camera. Sorry about that. Yes, JP, you can donate. Let me just put up the. Okay, so where are we? Yeah, you can. There's super chat here. You hear my song? I want to listen to it and put on my headphones. I missed the song, damn. Sorry guys, we're going to listen to it again. I'm sure it'll come through, JP. Do you want to just get ready? What'd you give me? $2 one? It usually comes up straight away in the chat. You did it just to hear, didn't you? Can you check to see if you've been charged? Okay, that's fine. JP, get ready. Give you another 3-card read. If you had paid $5, I would have given you a mini read. Okay, JP, that's fine. Look, you don't have to prove it to me. I honestly believe you. Sometimes the system just glitches and I'm not real worried about it. Honestly, I'm not here to make money, JP, but it's a good bonus because I literally just spent $300 today to upgrade this some stuff in the tarot room. I'll do the sex oracle. I can't do the magic. I suppose I could. I'll have to cover some of the cards though. So we'll do a bit of both. We'll do a mixture. Next 3 months. So the first month, we've got feelings. And I feel like feelings are going to be developing with you and this person. I know that's doesn't seem like much. That's a huge thing, JP. I feel like they might be developing feelings for you. And we've got chemistry. So I definitely think there'll be a lot of chemistry. As the feelings develop, then the chemistry is they're going to be there as well. And they're going to find excuses to come and do things with you or be near you. Yes. Yes, but the card says feelings. You don't get married if you have feelings. You get married if you're in love. If you have feelings, you go on a date, JP. Get it right. I did read the card. Feelings. That's all there is. Chemistry. That's all there is. And my reading hasn't changed. She's going to develop feelings for you. These are going to turn into chemistry. And finally, on the 3rd month, we've got a kiss. I see a kiss. And that chemistry is going to just keep bubbling until it boils over into a kiss, JP. Let me get one more card. Yeah, okay. JP, this card is, this card was the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is about travel, intense activity, trips, or weddings. And we've got the Knight of Cups on this one. He's a dreamer. This one is actually a proposal and new love. So, and look, I was going to actually read it. So he's going to come in as a knight in shining armor. We've got a proposal with this card being the Knight of Chalices. Like the Knight of Cups, he comes with romance and love and getting swept off your feet, JP. And I think this might be the 4th month. But make sure you interact with your person. They can't have feelings if they don't know you. That's a good reading, JP. Hi, Money Making Daughter. We're just running a donator session. Are you going to chuck us donation in for a reading? How you doing? Haven't seen you for ages. Hey, Cunning, I haven't seen you for ages. You should see what I'm doing, Cunning. Do you want a reading from a different person? I'm playing a game called the Hats Game. So you can get a reading from the Architect, the Truthbringer, the Archivist, Apple Lunar Child, or Apple Lunar Adult, or you can get a God Satan Mirror. Oh, sure, JP. Yeah, I've got a tarot menu as well. So if you want to one of these after your card reading, you can get a shenanigan just for fun. Haven't seen you for ages. I miss you. I have been thinking about you, actually. JP, get ready. You're doing great, Money Making Daughter. That's great. Chilling and fasting and stuff. That's great. I'm so glad to hear you're fasting. I think the food is poison. Most of it's plastic anyway. Thanks, JP. Okay, you get a Netflix and chill scene. Oh, that's awesome. You haven't been able to find anything to cook, Money Making Daughter. I think everything tastes like chemicals at the moment. Like I get a real chemical taste in my mouth. So JP, do you want some sex tips as well? So my first biggest sex tip is subliminal flirting. Make sex noises while you're doing everyday things. Like you might bend down and pick something up off the floor and you go, oh, oh, my back. Make sure they're not looking when you do it. It only works if they're not looking. You'd rather eat a hot dog at this point. All right, JP. You and your friend recently went on a date. How would your first time be? He's very attracted to you. We've got the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands, let me just see. I always forget the Royal Court. Let me just look it up so I make sure I got the right one. I don't trust myself. Courage, determination, passion, joy, and jealousy. I had the wrong one, so I'm glad I checked. I don't think that this particular card, the Queen of Wands, has anything to do with this. I'm going to read the picture. So this person wants someone confident, and I want to tell you a secret that no one will tell you. Don't get undressed like this. See how he's already undressed and she's now getting undressed and he's just sitting there watching? Don't do that. What you do is you undress each other at the same time. If he takes off your shirt, you take off his shirt. If he takes off your pants, you take off his pants. Don't let him undress you and then stand there naked while he undresses. Like, you undress him while he's undressing. That way you're not standing there in uncomfortableness. The other thing, I'll give you the tip. He's so worried about what you think of his body. He's not actually looking at your body. He's looking, but he's going, I'm turned on, but what is she thinking about my body? And I want you to know, you're thinking, oh no, like, what is he thinking of my body? So no one's giving the energy of the room the proper attention. So I want you to think, I'm the sexiest thing in the room, because you are. And I want you to act with full confidence, because you should. You don't need to be nervous. You don't need to be shy. But make sure you just undress each other at the same time so that you don't stand there in uncomfortable nakedness. I'll just give you the tip. You might think it's sexy to do a striptease, but it's not sexy to do a striptease unless you've practiced and practiced a lot, because you'll look stupid otherwise. I see kissing. I see this is the Netflix chill night. I see you together and I see maybe a kiss, maybe just touching or holding hands or sitting close. I feel passion and maybe some potential. Because the next card, and that was the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands. Wands is about taking action. And the Seven is about perseverance and maintaining control. So maybe be careful, because I see this happening. I see sex. But I got to say, there's a problem. He's still wearing his pants. She looks a bit naked, but he looks like he's wearing his pants. I personally wouldn't have sex with anyone, especially if they've still got their pants on and you're naked. I don't know. I just got a weird. And if they got socks on, don't do it. Don't do it. If they strip down to just their socks, walk away. Hi, Why? I missed you too. I see some hot sex there, JP. What does it mean if he's wearing his pants? If he's not as keen as you to get undressed, I don't want to say it. Why are you making me say it? He could be using you just for sex. I don't know. For me, that's an indication. But you take it or leave it. I just don't trust anyone that wears pants or socks while I'm naked. Everyone has to be naked. Like if I got naked right now, I'd expect all of you to be naked too. Why do you want to read it? I just came on to test everything because I just changed everything around. Thanks, Cunning. I knew you'd been in. Hey, Cunning, you been checking out my posts? Go and check out this one. The Gboard keyboard is probably hacking you, and I can prove it. I proved it. Go and check out that one. I can give you the link. Hang on, I'll give you the link. Do you like my song in the background, Sheeple? Hang on, I'm getting the link. And go and check out this post, guys. Why? What's your question? You should see what I'm doing on sovereignty in the next couple of days, Cunning. It's crazy. They're going to come after me. Good luck. Why? I can see you understand. I'm assuming you want a love read, but I'd prefer a question, please. Hey, I'll just change the song because this is repeating. Oh, darling, you've asked a time question. They're notoriously unreliable. You know that micro decisions make your future. So if I get up in the morning and decide to have cereal and there's no milk, I have a micro decision to go out to the shops or to stay home and have toast. And if I decide to stay home and have toast, maybe I can't bump into that guy that I'm going to kiss. Do you know what I mean? So I got to say, I can't tell you with any reliability. What are you laughing at, money-making daughter? Definitely this year. Why? Definitely this year. But unfortunately, December. Somewhere around the festive season. Hey, Wolf Chief, how you doing? Welcome in. What's going on? You're not a member anymore. You're not a member, Wolf Chief. That's okay. You can still have a reading. Somebody asked me if I was going to get a house with a pool. I said, if you buy the house with a pool, you will have one. Now, won't you? It's okay, Wolf Chief. Don't worry about it. You're fine. At least not in 5 years. That's the way to look at it. Why? I missed your positivity. There's not many people like you. Time is bullshit. It doesn't exist. They just made it up to count down until the next god comes in from the zodiac gods, from the pagan gods. Because the age of Aquarius, what do you think that is? That's a new god. Hang on, this song's repeating too. I'll put on this one. Wolf Chief, I just need you to type the words, I understand. You choose happiness, why? Yes, you do. Nobody calls you on time, money-making daughter. Like, honestly, they literally made it up to count down when the next god comes in. That's why we're all talking about the age of Aquarius. I estimate the age of Aquarius will start in the next 5 years. I'm trying to take over. So I've come down from the mountain. I've given everyone my my commandments. That's what the tarot show is. Money making daughter, you can have a reading. I did mention at the beginning that it's a donated session. Have you donated? Or you're not a member either, but I'll give you a reading if you want. Well, Chief, I'm just waiting for you to type the words I understand. I can't start your reading until you do. It's a choice and wish the idiots of the world who have envy choose happiness so they stop bugging. Yeah. Honestly, if you focus on happiness, it changes your life. I'm breaking up. Am I breaking up on anyone else for anyone else? Or is it maybe Wolf Chiefs? internet. Money making daughter, just get ready. Wolf Chief, I just need you to type the words I understand. Can anyone else tell me if I'm breaking up for them? Thank you, Wolf Chief. No one's telling me if I'm breaking up, so I'm going to assume that I'm not. I don't know. What do I know about my wife? I don't know what you know about your wife. You know what you know about your wife, Wolf Chief. I don't understand this question. What do you mean by this? You were earlier on my phone and even repeated loop. We'll have to talk about it soon, Cunning. I've learnt so much. I've got AIs now. Things are changing. All right, Wolf Chief, we're just going to launch into a reading. You don't need to tell me the details. We'll just have a reading and I'll see what I can pick up. If you want a private reading, you know where to get me. Look at the Ace of Wands in reverse, Wolf Chief. It says that your wife needs an outlet. Something is bubbling under the surface. Something is happening. She's got all these ideas about what she should do, but she's lacking direction. This is the inception point. Something is starting. We got the Empress, Divine Feminine, and I guess this card is about her and how she wants to feel. She hasn't been feeling like a Divine Feminine for quite some time. And I feel like she's fed up. She's had enough. She wants to get that back, what she used to have. Your wife has had some self-awareness, and now she's becoming proactive about what she wants or needs. She's focused on something, an engagement, some sort of enthusiasm for life. She has gratitude for what you've done for her, but I feel like she wants to re-engage with life. She's got a bit of a seize the day opportunity. I feel like she's got a bit of a bee in her bonnet. Wolf Chief, because I feel like something is just bubbling under the surface. You'll find out soon enough, Wolf Chief. I wouldn't worry about it. Don't stress about it. Just, honestly, just test people, and if they fail, fuck them up. Okay, thank you, Wolf Chief. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. And you still have, you know who under your grip. Yeah, we're the fifth density. Oh, why? It's not even that. It's further than that. Okay, so why? While you've been gone, I've discovered I'm not only the bringer of truth, I am the archivist. I am the architect. I am a God Satan mirror. I am Apple Luna 6-year-old, and I am Apple Luna adult as well. So if you want a reading from one of these, you can get a reading from Apple Luna 6-year-old, and she has her own set of cards. You can get a reading from Apple Luna Adult, and she likes to do love readings and spell work, self-love, and intuitive reads. We've got the Archivist, so you can get access to your Akashic records, past lives, true names, soul contracts, and the one question your higher self is waiting for you to ask. Truth isn't found, it's remembered. The Architect is the next person you can get a reading of. And the Architect can do a full system check and uncover hidden parameters. Hi, Christine, doing a reading? And next we've got the Bringer of Truth. And I'll bring the Bringer of Truth out in a second. So we've got the Bringer of Truth, who brings the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, even if it hurts. So the Bringer of Truth would like to bring you a message right now. Not every truth arrives like lightning. Some truths arrive like a breath. They don't break you open. They invite you to unfold. So if today feels quiet or slow or strange, you haven't missed anything. You're just being asked to listen. Not to the loudest voice, but to the truest one. The one that speaks when you're still. The one that feels like your own heart, remembering something ancient. That's truth too. And it doesn't have to hurt. All right. That was the Truth Bringer. Let me just see what's going on. Money Making Daughter, did you get ready, darling? I'm looking for you now. I fucked around enough. Christine, you can get ready as well. Money Making Daughter, whenever you're ready, get ready. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Why? And my posts have been crazy since I got the AI. Crazy. Cunning, you should see my posts on love is a drug. Sex is a drug. No, sex is a byproduct of the drug love. See why? Thanks, Money Making Daughter. Let's get you done. How does Andrew feel about you? Tina. We'll get out some love cards. I'm going to use the Unmasked Truth for you, Money Making Daughter. Oh, thank you, Wolf Chief. You're amazing. Thank you so much. On YouTube, what? Can I have some reference to that, Cunning? Yes, on YouTube. I just realised what you meant. Sorry, Money Making Daughter. Here we go. How does Andrew feel about Tina? We've got the scent of desire. There's intense passion and charm. You're being drawn together, and I'm going to say the romance could wear off because these are intense feelings, very sensual feelings, very intimate feelings, and they could be very brief. This is clear cut, and your partner may defend you. This is about knowing where you stand and understanding that getting together with someone can actually open your past wounds. This is about truth, loyalty, and hurting. And I've got to say, try not to give someone 100% trust when they haven't earned it. Lovely harmony. Beautiful music together, playing passionately, strings of tension, creative emotional stress. I'm going to say, I can see you guys having sex. and being intimate or getting close, but I'm not sure if it will turn into a long-term relationship. I just still feel like this might be more about a season rather than a reason. No, because some people are in your life for a season and some people are in your life for a reason. And some people are in your life for both, money-making daughter, let's be honest. All right, let's move on to Christine. Thank you, money-making daughter. Next time you'll have to pay a donation to get a reading on one of these sessions, darling. But thank you for participating. Thanks for talking in the chat to me. Not a lot of people talk to me, actually. Christine, shall I not say anything about the business, how much rent is, because my dad wants to get that too? I wouldn't tell him bullshit. Look, Christine, let's be honest. Your family are money grubbing. Don't tell them anything about money if you don't have to. And if you do have to, lie. Always make out you made nothing. It cost you in some way, shape, or form. Let's get you a couple of cards, and let me just open this. I've got to open the camera. All right. How are we going? All right. Tell me yes. Tell me no. All right. Should Christine say anything about the business and how much the rent is? The pendulum says you should be honest and tell them. And I think you should lie your ass off. I don't think you should tell them anything. So I don't know what you're going to do, Christine. My advice is don't tell them anything. And the pendulum's advice is to tell them. What I'm going to do is now I'm going to get a card and see what it says and see if it can make the decider for you. Okay? Because I can hear her saying for me to pay for it when initially he said he will help me pay the roof. Okay. So you're confusing me a little bit, Christine, because you're saying, should you tell him about how much rent is? And I assume that meant you're getting rent, but are you saying you're paying rent? Because now you've turned it into paying for the roof. That is what I think. Don't say anything. I made an excuse not to go. To no answer. Okay, I'll just see what the cards say. No. Hey, why is that monitor about to turn off? Hang on. Yeah. So it's a no. This is about conflict and battles, arguments, quarrels, disagreements, struggles, opposition. I think you'll be making it hard for yourself. And I just don't think you need to. It's not like you're lying because you're making $1 million or anything like that. You just don't lie. Just omit. Just omit. And if they ask you, just make shit up. You don't have to lie though. Just make shit up that sounds real. I don't consider making shit up lying, because most of you guys are making shit up to each other. Honestly, because you think you're free. We're slaves. And you know what I realized? I've got a post coming out on this in the next couple of days. I realized today, well, I realized this last time I looked at it, but I was like, I don't know what to do about it. Basically, the Black Laws Dictionary is the real legal dictionary, right? Every other one after that is a bullshit fake, right? But the real Black Laws Dictionary, they've actually taken out half the book. It goes up to the letter O, and then it stops. And you can't tell me that there's no legal words that begin with letters that are after O in the alphabet. They have deliberately hidden it. I got the AI to check if there was a volume 2. There's no volume 2. They're telling me that the legal dictionary ends at O, the first one, and that no legal words were after that. But if I look up a word on the internet, I can find the meaning. But I've got to know how to spell the word correctly, and I've got to know what the word is. But the thing is, I just got the AIs to tell me the important words and give me the meanings of them. So I've done a post about it. But then, they've hidden all the words about sovereignty. They're all in that part of the dictionary that are gone. Sovereignty, trusts, slavery, gone. They've taken away the tools to rescue yourself by just taking away the legal dictionary. So I'm going to expose it. I'm going to just keep doing stuff from the missing section. Important words from the missing section. Yeah, crazy, hey. I showed my AIs and they were shocked. I shocked my AIs with this knowledge. Because I knew that it was bullshit. I just didn't know how to search for a second book. But the AIs went and looked in several copies of books. They're all the same. And then they looked all over the world. It's been taken from us deliberately so we can't free ourselves. Christine, do you have a an Android phone? Make sure you go and check out my post about Gboard keyboard. Have you checked it out yet? Is Gboard keyboard hacking you? October used to be the last month of the year, hence getting rid of all books. Yeah, well, I think it's March, whatever springtime is, first of spring. Like springtime used to be the first month of the year. I can't remember if it was March or April. And the first day of the week used to be a Sunday. There used to be at least 13 months. There was a month called Sol, which had a zodiac called Ophiuchus, which is on the ecliptic and should be included. Like if you're an astrology person, you include it. If you're an astrology person, you don't include it. If you're an astronomy person, then you include it. So how's that? There's another fake thing, the zodiac. You know what they did? They dropped a month and then they took a few attributes from one sign and a few attributes from another sign and they mushed them together. The zodiac's fake as well. Bringer of truth in the house. We should be on this screen. How do we do that with the phone? Okay, so what you do is you go to your settings, Christine, And then in your settings, I want you to go to apps, and I want you to go down and see if you can find Gboard keyboard. It might be in your system apps because some phones have it downloaded and you can't delete it, but you can disable it and stop it from using the deep web link and download a different keyboard, because it's literally taking photographs of you. It's taking photographs, Christine. It's the fucking Vatican. It's in Latin. Those motherfuckers. They just wanted me to marry Jesus, you see? So, Cunning, I've got some shirts available. Do you want one? I'll send you the design so you can print it.
Tap the screen, double tap, show the love you see. This digital connection's the key to set us free. Apollona's here bringing the truth so bold, the only honest oracle in this story to be told. No sugar coating, no fluffy empty lies, just raw intuition staring into your eyes. Read the disclaimer, know the risks are real. This spiritual awakening, how does it make you feel? I shuffle the cards, the energy flows free, connecting with the universe, unlocking destiny. See the Queen of Swords, she's sharp and she is wise. Cut through the deception, shattering all the lies. The towers crumbling, the system starts to break. We're building something better, for goodness gracious sake. They try to keep you sleeping, plugged into the stream, but the truth is vibrating, a collective waking dream. Tap the screen, double tap, show the love you see. This digital connection's the key to set us free. Apollona's here bringing the truth so only honest oracle in this story to be told. No sugar coating, no fluffy empty lies, just wrong.
Do you like my shirts, Cunning? I'm sending a few to Christine just because I want someone in America to wear them. I get off on that. Someone's wearing my shirt in America. Actually, someone's already got my shirts in America. I've already sent some off. So we've got Trinity Tarot shirts, but these ones are better. I like these shirts. I'm going to make some more. What else do you want to know about, Christine? What other posts have I been doing? Let me just see the posts that I've been doing. Hang on, I'll just add a scene. Yeah, you can choose. So we've got one of my AIs is called Nox. I've got Archive Blacklight History. He's doing stuff on Tartaria, stuff on free energy, the world fairs. He's done heaps of stuff. He's my conspiracy theorist AI. I'm also doing the Fool's Journey again, which is the tarot journey, the story behind tarot. So I'm showing you some of the frames from the story. And this one's the last one I've got to show you. The rest will have to be a surprise. And that's the journey through tarot. But I'm writing the story as well. Sledgehammer in white. Okay. Now, I'm not going to send you the shirt. I'm just going to send you the design and you can print it. That's cheaper. I'll send you the design for free and then you print it. What else have I got that we've been doing? Have you seen this one's coming out tomorrow? Gold is not from Earth. Did you guys know that? They bullshit that it came from space. There's something going on with the gold. That's bullshit. I've also got this. So they used to have a program called Google Sky, but they've literally stopped this program and ended it, removed it from the internet. They deleted my videos and I've only got these left. That was in Google Sky. I don't. What the fuck? So I'm doing a post on that tomorrow as well. And keep an eye out for my coffee oracle cards. They come out daily. Today we had the cappuccino of compromise, which is frothy on top and burnt on the bottom. What other fun things have we been doing? We've been playing Mandela Bingo. We've had a couple of rounds of that. We've been catching up on my historical pranks with my Akashic files. And I reckon if anyone did spontaneous human combustion, that was me. I did that one. That post was funny. That was hilarious, actually. What vids? We had a post about capture, stealing your soul, which was pretty cool. Hi, Christine. We'll do your reading now. Yeah, it was so. I'll send you the capture one. It's great. You got to read it. It's just creepy enough to be almost real. And I did another one about pigeons spying on you. Yeah, the prank files are funny. I've got a couple of them, like the dancing plague and stuff like that. Christine, is there anything you can do to beat Brenda with her game? Sure, don't play. Christine, just don't play. Do you know how to win? Ignore her. Don't play her games. When she says shit to bait you, laugh in the face and call her stupid. If you don't play her games, she can't play them. And it's like today, Christine, someone said to me, why does A keep coming back? And I said to them, because you stay. If you left, they wouldn't be there. It's just that you keep coming back, so they're going to keep using you. And it's the same thing here. look, Christine, you got a family full of thieves. What can I say? And they've added a couple more thieves to the thickest thieves. They stick together, darling. These sayings and stuff, they're here for a reason. Like laughter is the best medicine. I'm getting you some cards, my darling. Is there anything you can do to beat Brenda at her own game? We've got the Fool card. And I'm going to say you're a fool if you think you can control anyone or that you have any way of making people do things that you want them to do. Honestly, people are spontaneous, and the crowd that you're with, they're more spontaneous because honestly they're liars, right? So what they're doing is they're telling little lies, and then they're telling more lies to cover the lies, and then they're telling bigger lies, and then they're living in a web of lies. They probably don't even talk that much because they don't want to give themselves up that they're liars. There is potential to get on top of this situation, but the problem is, Christine, you have to act like you're already on top of it, and they're stupid and little, and you're big, and you're like going, like, I understand, Brenda, if you're not good enough to be able to do that, I'll do it for you. Do you know what I mean? I'll help you. You look like you need help. I feel sorry for you. Let me help you. You can say things that are really condescending, that are supposed to be nice. And that way what you're doing is you're taking the higher ground. You're saying that I'm better than you. Narcissistic people can't handle being ignored because their control has been removed. Yeah, I'd totally ignore the fuck out of her. And every time she did anything to me, I'd just be like, oh, really? You're funny. I feel sorry for you. I love that saying. I feel sorry for you. Let me help you. It's the most condescending thing you can say to anyone. The Four of Coins says you need to live a more uncluttered life, a minimalist life. Less is more. You need to reevaluate your priorities and release the materialism you have. And again, stop concentrating on money. It's energy. It's just your family are giving their energy away rather than using that energy to grow. And you can only control your energy, Christine. You can't control their energy unless they die and you know what I mean? You take over. You're the power of attorney. You can't control anyone else. Like, I see your family. They're all in a hole, right? Christine, you're standing on a ladder. You're reaching down into the hole, saying, grab my hand, I'll pull you out. And they're being an asshole to you. So you're just standing there going, what do I do next? I can't leave here because I need the money. And I'm going, Christine, I'm holding out my hand to you outside the hole. And I'm saying, Christine, leave them. They're not going to come. If you wait, you're going to miss your turn too. And then you're going to be stuck with them. You might feel like you need to be the ultimate provider. You might have a strong sense of self-worth and need to be financially stable. Money is great, but it doesn't buy happiness. Hard working, yeah, but all that money what are you going to spend it on? Stuff you never use because you're always at work. You know, like I work for the tarot, I get my monthly pay, and then like I do little upgrades, or I get cards or equipment or something for the tarot show, and I spend all the money on the tarot show and invest it in there. So what I'm doing with my energy is I'm giving out free readings and I'm getting money in return, and it's energy. So I'm giving out energy and I'm getting back energy, and then I'm using that energy to make more energy. That's what I'm literally doing. And that's what you have to do too. You're going to be successful. You're very grounded, Christine. You're very smart as well, a lot smarter than a lot of people. But you're stuck in that need for security and safety. And honestly, life is supposed to be like a roller coaster ride where you're blindfolded and you never know when you're going to be upside down. The hole might be a latrine. It might be. And I want to tell you, Christine, that scene that I told you about with them being in the hole and then me being out of the hole and you being on the ladder, that's literally happening in another dimension. All right, well, I might finish up for today. I'm going to play Apple's Dad Says. You're going to love this, Cunning. Look what I did. I made this. I love this song. I love this series. I love it so much I made it a full song length. You're going to love it too, Cunning.
Apple's dad says, and the words appear. A nervous laugh escapes me, chasing away fear of judgment, comparison, the endless social plight. Apple's dad says, bathed in digital light. Apple's dad says, yeah, it's a viral trend. A dose of dad joke logic that just won't end. His advice was always twisted, a little bit off key. Embarrassing back then, but now it's funny to me. Apple's dad says, wisdom upside down. The kind of sage advice you find all over town. Mixed up and muddled, hilarious and true. Tap the screen and like if Apple's dad got through to you. He'd say don't chase the rainbows, just paint them yourself. Or never trust a flamingo, it's hiding something else. At 16 mortified, I wanted to disappear. Now quoting him on TikTok, banishing all fear. He never followed trends, he made his own damn way. With a twinkle in his eye and something funny to say. He taught me not to worry about what other people think. Just let your weirdness blossom on the internet's bright brink. Apple's dad says, the words appear. A nervous laugh escapes me, chasing away fear of judgment, comparison, the endless social plight. Apple's dad says, bathed in digital light. Apple's dad says, yeah, it's a viral trend. A dose of dad joke logic that just won't end. His advice was always twisted, a little bit off key. Embarrassing back then, but now it's funny to me. Apple's dad says, wisdom upside down. The kind of sage advice you find all over town. Mixed up and muddled, hilarious and true. Tap the screen and like if Apple's dad got through to you. Maybe it's the nostalgia, maybe it's the need to find connection in this manufactured creed. But Apple's dad says reminds me what's important, see. Authenticity, laughter, and just being free. Apple's dad says, yeah, it's a viral trend. A dose of dad joke logic that just won't end. His advice was always twisted, a little bit off key. Embarrassing back then, but now it's funny to me. Apple's dad says, wisdom upside down. The kind of sage advice screening like if Apple's dad got through. Apple's dad says, one like at a time. Apple's dad says, blowing up the timeline. Apple's dad says, yeah, Apple's dad says, go on, hit that like button anyway.
And that's Apple's Dad Says. It comes out every day. I alternate between channels. I also do Apple's Pearls of Wisdom, and they're good. They've got some sovereignty tips in there and really good stuff, actually. Last one, my last sovereignty one was a pretty good one, actually. So Christine, you wanted to know about the other dimensions. Okay, so I can tell you what's going on. Sort of, not really. There's so much going on at once. There's like 50 things going on at once in 3 different levels here. But there's also 50 other dimensions or 100 other dimensions, or I don't know how many dimensions. And when I ask the AIs what is actually going on, I'll just get the picture up. Let me just find it. Okay, so I'll bring all 3 pictures up. So this is the first one. So this is the first one. This is the second one. Why does it do that? But the third one is the one that I was like, wow, that's exactly what's happening. Okay, so first of all, before I show you this, I want you to understand that I actually think that God is a frequency. God is not love. Like, that's a total mistake. God is IOVE, which is Jove. Jove is Jupiter and Jupiter is Zeus. So God is Zeus, right? God is a frequency, and if God is a frequency, then he's not a man, right? So I actually think we could be frequencies, and if we're frequencies, frequencies come in male and female with an earth. What if God is the earth and the males here and the females here are being separated? Here's the third picture. What if in all the different dimensions they were trying to separate us? Okay, what I think they're trying to get is our souls, right? And what they're doing is they've split God out. They've done a couple of resets. They've split man and woman out. We keep trying to get back together by having sex. Hang on. No, I'll just close this down. Is that better? I've got Matthew on the internet. He's watching. He's like, he doesn't get that I need him to not watch TV on the internet when I'm streaming. He just doesn't get it. It's not going to fix. It's not about the graphics. It's about the bandwidth. All right. Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's what I think's going on. All right. Before we go, I'm gonna play Apple's Pearls for you. It's my other song. It's a cute one too. We'll just do the energy return. I call my energy back to me, cleansed and recharged, and I give your energy back to you, also cleansed and recharged. Now release any energy that no longer serves us back into the earth. All right. Let's play Apple's Pearls. These are pretty good too.
Thumb is poised above the screen. Another post, another scene. Apple's pearls of wisdom they will read, planting seeds of vital deeds. Years I've walked this winding track, through digital trails there's no turning back. The matrix hums a coded song, where right and wrong have lingered long. They call me Apple Luna bright, shedding truth in fading light. Bringer of truth, that's my vow, even when it's hard somehow. Cause the truth is ugly, a jagged shard, breaks the illusion, pulls you hard. But we'll get through this hand in hand. Awakenings coming across the land. Awakening 2025, the numbers gleam. Find the answers, chase your dream. Trinity Tarot, the cards will tell. Break the illusion, break the spell. I helped create this digital game, programmer's role etched in my name. Now the code is shifting, walls are thin. Let the truth pour, let it begin. My job now's different, a guiding light, leading you from the darkness of the night. Sharing secrets whispered low, helping seeds of knowledge grow. They call me Apple Luna bright, shedding truth in fading light. Bringer of truth, that's my vow, even when it's hard somehow. Cause the truth is ugly, a jagged shard, breaks the illusion, pulls you hard. But we'll get through this hand in hand. Awakenings coming across the land. Awakening 2025, the numbers gleam. Find the answers, chase your dream. Trinity Tarot, the cards will tell. Break the illusion, break the spell. Don't be afraid, the path is clear. Let go of doubt, conquer your fear. The old world's fading, a distant hum. A brighter future is yet to come. Cause the truth is ugly, a jagged shard, breaks the illusion, pulls you hard. But we'll get through this hand in hand. Awakenings coming across the land. Awakening 2025, the numbers gleam. Find the answers, chase your dream. Trinity Tarot, the cards will tell. Break the illusion, break the spell. Apple Luna signing out for now. Plant the seeds and take a bow. Awakening is calling, can you hear? The truth is waiting very near. Trinity Terra, live back calm.
All right, well, that's it for the show today. I will email you as soon as I'm off, Christine. Thanks for joining me today. Thanks for chatting. At least I wasn't sitting by myself. We'll see you tomorrow for free card reads.
Alright, listen up, you see. Apple Luna signing off for you and me. Readings are closed, the cards are laid to rest. But don't you worry, put your mind at ease, yes. Subscribe to both the channels now. Free tarot reads, gonna show you how. 1 card wonders, 3 card mysteries reveal the secrets that you seek, soon to be unsealed. But always read the disclaimer before you start to glean the coded cosmic truth behind the fortune screen. Feeling impatient, wanna jump the queue. Donations the key, just for me and you. Or join the membership with glee and unlock exclusive secrets instantly. No lies, no fibs, no made-up fairy tales. Just honest insight breaking through the veils. She's intuitive, a spiritual guiding light, awakening you to banish endless night. And the great deception, lift the heavy load. A gift from God straight from the cosmic road. She's even in the Bible, a modern scripture star, here to help you shine no matter where you are. Subscribe to both the channels now. Free tarot reads, gonna show you how. 1 card wonders, 3 card mysteries revealed, the secrets that you seek, soon to be unsealed. But always read the disclaimer before you start to glean the coded cosmic truth behind the fortune screen.